Most seniors have no idea that their body sends out a single, quiet warning before a dangerous fall. Not minutes before. Not even a full minute. Just seconds, usually less than 50, where the body whispers, something's wrong. It can be something so small you barely notice it. A tiny wobble that lasts half a second. A step that feels a little lighter or heavier than the one before. Or a sudden moment where the legs don't feel like they fully belong to you anymore. These moments happen faster than memory can catch. And yet, they predict something life-changing, a fall that could alter mobility, confidence, or independence forever. And this exact silent warning, is what nearly happened to Helen just a few months ago. She wasn't sick. She wasn't fragile. She wasn't weak. She was just experiencing what millions of seniors silently go through every day. A slow loss of the one thing that protects them from the ground. Mobility control. Not strength. Not age. Control. The ability to move through space with confidence, precision, and balance. But Helen's story didn't end there. In fact, this is where things finally began to change. Because just weeks later, Helen became stronger, steadier, and more mobile than she had been in nearly 20 years. Not because she joined a gym. Not because she started lifting heavy weights. Not because she took special supplements. But because of 4 simple movements so gentle, so accessible, that anyone can do them. Yet powerful enough to rebuild her stability from the ground up. And in the next 90 seconds, you're going to see those exact movements. The ones that changed her mornings, her confidence, and her life. These 4 movements aren't complicated exercises. They're foundational resets designed to reconnect your body with the balance and control it once had. Movement 1 rebuilt Helen's ability to rotate and scan her surroundings without stiffness. Movement 2 restored the shoulder stability needed for balance and posture. Movement 3 brought power back into her steps, her stance, and her confidence. And Movement 4, the balance step, became her daily reminder that she was not losing strength. She was gaining control. These are the 4 movements that rebuilt Helen's stability, her confidence, and her strength. Margaret used to dread mornings. Turning her head to check her alarm hurt. Reaching for the bedside table hurt. Even sitting up in bed made her feel stiff and unsteady. Her physiotherapist told her the truth. Her neck wasn't the problem. Her mobility was shutting down from disuse, tension, and age-related stiffness. So he gave her this warm-up. Simple, gentle, but transformational. Sit tall. Feet planted. Let your breath fall naturally. Now slowly lift your head. And lower it with control. Move side to side like you're scanning the horizon. Let your shoulders roll back, then forward, releasing tension you didn't even notice you were holding. Tilt gently, like your ear is reaching for your shoulder, but never forcing. But mobility alone wasn't enough for Margaret. Because every time she reached for something, a cup, a bag, a light jacket, her shoulders trembled. And that fear of weakness? It was becoming her biggest obstacle. Margaret didn't realize her shoulders had grown weak. Weak enough that even lifting a grocery bag felt unstable. Weak enough that her posture began collapsing forward, pulling her balance with it. Shoulder weakness is quiet. But it is one of the top hidden causes of instability in seniors. So the team gave her a routine that would wake her shoulders back up. Not with heavy weights, but with small, deliberate activation. Start with light raises to warm the shoulders gently. Then pull the band apart, feeling the upper back switch on. Rotate outward to open the joints and stabilize the rotator cuff. Press the band down to fire the triceps. Curl to bring life back into the biceps. Week after week, Margaret's form changed. Her shoulders sat higher. Her chest opened. Her balance improved without her even noticing. Hook expanded. But strength was never the true enemy. Her greatest battle was fear. Fear of standing. Fear of wobbling. Fear of falling. Margaret kept a secret. A quiet fear she shared with no one. Every time she tried to stand, her mind braced for her legs to fail. So Gareth taught her something new, not just for her body, but for her confidence. Begin with standing marches, gentle, rhythmic, predictable. Then rise onto your toes, teaching your ankles to grab the floor again. Lift your heels to strengthen the muscles that catch you during missteps. Balance heel to toe, establishing the line of stability that protects every senior from sideways falls. At first, Margaret held onto the chair tightly. Her hands shook. But day after day, her heels lifted higher. Her balance line grew steadier. And the day she stood without touching the chair, she cried. But Margaret didn't want to just stand. She wanted to walk again with the confidence she once had. Margaret didn't change her life with extreme workouts. She didn't join a gym. She didn't train like an athlete. She practiced small, simple movements. Done consistently. With intention. And day by day, they gave her mobility back. They gave her balance back. They gave her confidence back. Now she lifts her groceries without hesitation. She walks steadily through her home. She stands tall, not because she's stronger, but because she trusts her body again. And if you followed along today, you've already taken your first step. If you want more routines like this, or if you'd like to follow Margaret's full 30-day stability plan, make sure to subscribe. We post new movements, new guides, and new stories every week. Each one designed to help you stay strong, steady, and confident. Your strength story starts now. And we'll take every step with you.